over the last decade to maybe even more, we've heard a lot about the ability of having a composable architecture, right, where you can just have composable applications. We've also heard a lot about the idea that your apps should be can be built so fast that they can be disposed of, like they can be seasonal apps, right? So easy to build them that you can dispose them off without blinking an eye. Is this now a reality, you think, Mark?
Oh yeah, indeed, it has but become a reality because of these tools. I think the organization have the capability to rapidly assemble those module components through the visual interfaces, and that allows that flexibility for the flexible composition of applications, which are tailored to specific needs. And I mentioned this earlier in regarding ERP transformation. This shift, I think, reflects a broader trend in the industry towards that enhancing of agility and enabling enterprises to respond, more swiftly to or swiftly to change requirements, the market dynamics, and optimizing, the resource utilization. Because now, as we talked about earlier, the business user working with the IT user. But this brings to mind, and you don't hear this term very often, Ali, but bespoke development. And bespoke is a term that I think is key to understand in this scenario, because what bespoke means, we've always talked about customization and how that layers on all that technical debt. And now with these new tools that you can really do have a tailored fit to a specific use case. And that's what bespoke is. It's not an off the shelf or generic solution. It is, a product that you're specifically making or developing according to the needs of that individual customer. Um, and because of that, whether it get utilized again or not another customer, because of that rapid ability to do that development, you can continue to do these. And it may be a individual cyclical thing within a company where they only have this problem one time. You can quickly develop an app to do that, and then dispose of it, the next quarter or whatever. But I think, I like to look at this as, if you can imagine a X and Y axis. On the Y axis is the degree of automation, and on the x-axis is the process variety. So the degree of automation, if you look at the core processes, that may go all the way up because that's the system of record, right? So that's highly standardized, integrated. The degree of automation there is outstanding, and a lot of the SaaS applications have that. Then you might have, as you move down the process variety, you may have, okay, you got cloud extensions and those things for the SaaS applications. But then you get down out to the process variety where, it's getting smaller. And that's where what we reference as, the long tail of that. And in that long tail, you're dealing with more of the departmental, more of the regional, more of the very specific and unique problems of a customer. So that's where that composable application happens. That's where bespoke development happens. So now I can develop all these things that are unique to the business that will continue on with the business that will incur no technical debt, right? And that's very exciting. So I think the creation of composable and disposable enterprise apps are indeed a reality, and it's where all the iteration of innovation takes place out there. So it's the other thing that's amazing what's happening in the industry. If you look at the pundits, Ali, um, Gartner states, this is not a direct quote, but by 2025, which is just around the corner, the top four ERP vendors will rebrand themselves as business platform providers, right? So we're talking about this change in the system of record in ERP as we know it, and because of that, those things out to do bespoke development, to do tailored solutions for companies are more relevant um, easier to do than ever before. So, is it a reality? Absolutely. And it's all happening out on the long tail where it needs to happen for companies in order for them to do the process automation and that tailoring of the solution for the specific customer.